She trusted him because everyone said he was just like the old owner. A kind man, honest, reliable. What she got instead was a $2,200 bill for a repair that never happened. And that was just the beginning. Welcome back to Karma Chronicles, where real-life stories prove that what goes around really does come back around. Today's tale is about Drew's diagnosis. A small-town mechanic with a big scheme and the brutal backlash he never saw coming. Have you ever met someone who shakes your hand with a smile while silently figuring out how much they can overcharge you? In this small town in the Southwest, Drew was that guy. He didn't just take over a local business. He took advantage of the trust that built it. And he was so sure no one would ever catch on. Drew wasn't the stick-around type. He drifted from job to job like tumbleweed, fired often, sometimes for attitude, sometimes for misunderstandings over billing. He called it ambition. Others just called it grifting. But 3 years ago, Drew stayed put, not because he loved the town, but because he saw an opportunity. He got a job at Rolstead Auto, repair owned by Jim Rolstead, a mechanic everyone trusted. The kind of man who fixed your car and wouldn't charge if you were down on your luck. Jim was the heart of the town, and Drew, he was quietly waiting for his chance to cut it out. When Jim retired, Drew made his move, bought the place, changed the name, and slowly started changing everything else. Free diagnostics? Gone? Oil changes? Jacked up by $20. But the real money came from the upsells. You need new brake pads. That belt's gonna snap any day. Transmission's shot. Even when nothing was wrong, Drew said something was, especially if you didn't know better. Elderly drivers, single moms, people who trusted him. Drew didn't see them as customers. He saw them as easy money. Then came Mrs. Callahan, 83 years old, a cane in one hand, her late husband's Buick in the other. She came in for a simple inspection. Drew told her it needed a new transmission, too dangerous to drive otherwise. She paid the $2,200, didn't ask questions, didn't argue. But Drew made one mistake. He didn't know her grandson had just moved back to town, a licensed ACE master technician named Mark Callahan. 2 weeks later, Mark popped the hood. The transmission? Never touched, rusted bolts, no new parts. Just a very expensive line. Mark didn't go to the sheriff. He went online. He posted photos, receipts, and proof. Tagged the local Facebook group. Within hours, the town saw the truth. More people came forward. A single mom charged $1,400 for fake wiring work. A vet billed $900 to fix an AC he didn't touch. Teachers, retirees, Drew had scanned them all. All residents turned. Business dried up. Protesters showed up with signs. Honest mechanics don't lie. Jim would be ashamed. Then came the investigations. Fraud, IRS audits, unreported cash sales, hidden invoices. Drew tried to sell the shop. No one bit. He slashed prices. No one came. One night, a brick shattered his front window. He installed a camera. The next morning, someone spray-painted "thief" across the garage door. 3 months later, Drew stood in an empty shop. No customers, no reputation. Just stacks of unpaid bills, a repossession notice, and a bank letter denying his refinance. In desperation, he called Jim. "Think you'd buy the shop back?" he asked. Jim paused. You didn't just ruin a business, Drew. You hurt people who trusted you. And then the line went dead. Drew's downfall wasn't ambition. It was arrogance. He thought small towns were full of easy marks. What he forgot is that small towns remember. They talk, and when they rise up, they don't ask for justice. They deliver it. In the end, trust is worth more than profit. And once lost, you can't rebuild it with stolen parts. Have you ever seen someone get what they deserve after hurting others? Drop your story in the comments below, and let's talk about justice, karma, and the ones who almost got away with it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real life's lessons, and never miss the moment again. Remember, shortcuts might give you a head start, but they don't get you to the finish line again. Tag someone who needs to hear this. And remember, trust isn't given. It's earned.